हेलो गाइस, जैसे कि आप लोग देख रहे हो, ये बिल्डिंग्स म्यूज़िक स्कूल है, म्यूज़िक इंस्टीट्यूट है पारो भूटान का। यहाँ पे हम लोग एक्सप्लोर करेंगे कि इनका म्यूज़िक कैसा रहता है और इनका इंडिया से कितना डिफरेंट है। चलिए हम लोग देखते हैं। तो ये म्यूज़िक प्रोफेसर से हम लोग समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। ये बिल्डिंग इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने डोनेट किया है इस इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए।
So here we have famous, history masters from the past. You can go and listen to each of these masters by just taking a listen. If you want to, he is a little younger, and mostly older people here, right? Some really famous Bhutanese singers. You have already seen because I brought it to Assam, right? So we have here flutes, quite similar. I found the Bodo flute was very interesting because it has 5 holes. So, but this is kind of standard in India also, 6, right? I think most of the other tribes than the borders, they do have... Yes, in the borders, right? Well, yes.
I don't know how much knowledge about music.
No, but this is fine. No, but so here we have the Dani, you already seen it. This one we don't have as similar in Assam, but we do have in Tibet, right?
Okay.
The difference here is, I'll tell you a short story just for fun about the Dranian. Sure. So the Tibetan Dranian, also named Dranian. Dranian means nice sound, pleasant sound. Okay. The Tibetan Dranian does not have this one. This is a druk, right? A dragon, right? A water dragon, right? Yeah. So, and it has 7 strings, 1/2 string, 6.5. This is not there in the Tibetan Dranian. This is not there. The painting is not there in the Tibetan Dranian. So it's quite. This one is more advanced. And what do you? Yeah.
Aesthetically also much beautiful.
Yeah. Actually, I remember I did a little presentation about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, there's this story about 7 goddesses, right? You know the story?
No.
Anyway, there is 7 goddesses who came down to the earth. There are several different versions of the story, but there were 7 of them, and once the youngest girl, or not a girl, as a deity, she came and she took a swim, and she left this Dranian in the beach.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there came a boy, a farmer boy. He couldn't resist to pluck this one, right?
Okay.
So he plucked that one, and then finally she came back and she noticed, he's plucking the Dranian, So she told her. Then suddenly she fell in love with this boy, She's a goddess. She fell in love, and then when all these deities, they have goddesses, they have to go back. You can think of this as heaven here, and maybe dragon is hell, not hell exactly, but earth, So what happened is like they were all here, and then she got stuck here. She cannot go back, right? So that's the story now. How I told it, maybe it's opposite or whatever, but that's a story. Why is it 7 strings or 6.5 strings? Interesting story. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, too, because it's found all over Asia actually. Different versions. It's a spike fiddle. We have in Nepal we have different ones with 3 strings. Right here you see the bows in between the 2 strings. Right. So. It's not even 2 because we have the class right now. I'll not take much time because I need also to be back later. So we should go.
Fine.
Since you are here, you're not fine. So it's very simple here.
It's like a sitar, right? That we have in India.
Yeah, actually, it's in India. You have santur, right?
Santu, yes.
Santur. So here is very simple. You do 2 times with this hand and once here. So 1, 1, 2, 1, and then you go. And you play. Yes. There's more for the others.
That's fine.
I just it up
Try
Usually I mainly to explain theories like this. Those are everybody should understand difference between modern right? So like yes, and I think that's people do understand. So for example, just to give you a very simple thing. So for example, if I do like this. This is Western scale, right? It's the major scale, right? Now we have major and minor. Minor scale is like this. Right? But the Bhutanese scale is neither of this. It's in between. So I have a special keyboard. So I can actually play the songs. So I'll press this button now. And it will sound like this. Even this one. So now it sounds weird to most people because we never heard a piano tune like this, right? So I go for a flute instead.
Okay.
And then it will suddenly sound like all the flutes, right?
Familiar.
Yes, it will do, and even maybe also familiar to many Assamese and Indian also, because you also have some of these notes, right? I have some flutes. Okay, sweet flute, flute one, maybe. But it's feeling right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have here the national anthem of Bhutan actually goes in this scale, not in the Western scale. Nowadays on TV we hear it either as a minor or major, either sad or happy, but actually. Right? If you hear all the way people, compare these two. Like this. Too happy, right? It's not. Or too sad. Everybody wants to cry. Right?
Music can make you feel anything. Yeah. तो इसके बाद हम लोगों के लिए प्रोफेसर ने अमेजिंग ट्रीट दिया. तो दिस वाज इट. थैंक्स गाइस फॉर वाचिंग एंड डू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर.